What up again, y'all? I know it's like, yo, she's doing like 10 videos tonight. She must be bored, ain't got nothing else to do. Truth be told, I've been super busy, so I wanted to knock a couple of things out today so that I can get this information out to you. For those of you who are just following my page and don't really know who I am, I'm Dannielle Johnson. I am a web developer, marketing strategist, and all about digital marketing evangelist, if you will. It is my goal to help as many people as possible move their business online if they're not already online. And for those who are online, I want them to get a bigger bottom line, whether that means to get more leads, if that means to get more eyeballs to your website, whatever the bottom line means to you, I want to help you get there. So I wanted to roll out this themed content. It's basically going to be my way of staying connected with you guys and making sure that I get you information that you may not have access to or you may not even know about. So Tech Update Tuesdays is essentially me telling you what's good in the world of digital marketing, things that I've learned, things that are available to you that you may not have awareness of. I'm going to drop some gems on you, but I'm also going to make sure that I give you the resources and tools that you need to be successful. So, with that being said, no matter what, if you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, if you are new to the game, if you've been in the game for a while, if you don't know what the hell you're doing on the social media thing, or if you feel like you've been on here long enough to really know the game, it's going to be a little bit of everything for everybody, just because I really want to make sure that I cover a few bases. That may change up as this thing gets more mature, but in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to go ahead and cover bases on things that I get asked about a lot. If you want to ask any questions and have me answer them in live time, I have a segment that I do on Fridays so that you can go ahead and comment, and I'll answer all your questions. It's called Coaching in the Comments. Make sure that you like my professional page, Dannielle Johnson, because that's where I actually host those videos so that you can ask questions and I can answer them in real time. So, moving on. Today I wanted to talk to you about the power of Facebook Live as a business owner, entrepreneur, brand, somebody who offers anything to the world, okay? If you have a nonprofit organization, or if you're the head of a charity, if you sell shoes, if you are a graphic designer, whatever it is, Facebook Live is really where you should try to be. And the reason why I say that is because it's such a new thing for Facebook that they're really pushing everybody toward this Facebook Live concept. If you notice, even without you signing up for people's notifications, you're getting notified when people are going live all the time. Even if it's not everybody who's going live, you're always seeing that content first. And that is by design. Facebook wants people to use this Facebook Live feature so that they can see how much engagement they can build around their new products. That's why they have everything at the top that kind of mimics what Instagram looks like, that kind of looks like what Snapchat looks like, because they're trying to create a product that has ultimate engagement. So, as a business person, as an entrepreneur, as somebody who's just trying to put themselves out there, sell a service, sell a product, you got to get on this thing because it really helps spread the word about what you're doing. And I know just from personal experience, people didn't know that I built websites. When I started doing live video and talking about the websites I was building and some of the programs I was using, I did a whole 30-day challenge where I built websites live. It changed the whole dynamic of how people view me and the business that I run. So, Facebook Live is super dire for people who want to get themselves out there. I think it's a great publicity tool so that you can get people to really know what the heck you do, who you are, what you offer, because your aunties and your uncles who follow you on Facebook may not know what you do. For the longest, I was Tommy from Martin with my friends. They didn't know what the heck I was doing. And if you don't get that reference, go look up the 1990, I think it was like 95 show, Martin Lawrence had a show. Tommy didn't really have a job, but he always had money. right? So anyway, Facebook Live is where you want to be, okay? Period, point blank. If you have a Facebook account, if you don't have a Facebook account and you're starting it up from scratch, it may be a little bit more difficult because you got to build up your audience. You have to kind of, work at it a little bit. But that's with anything you start up from scratch, right? Facebook Live, though, is really designed so that you can get seen. So I will say that. Now, the other side of this coin that I want to talk about today, and pardon me if I'm moving really fast, I just want to make sure you get this information and I'm not like boring you to death with all the technical stuff, right? You do not have to be on all social media platforms as a business owner. For whatever reason, there has been this huge influx of information that has flooded the internet, that has told all these business owners and entrepreneurs and service providers, yo, you got to be on every single platform, every single one if you plan on being successful, if you plan on generating leads. And that's not the truth. The truth of the matter is, if you service an age group over 45, you may not want to be on Instagram because the demographic for Instagram doesn't fit your demographic for whatever it is that you're doing. I build websites. Everybody need a website at some point. I could be on 3 or 4 of these different channels if I wanted to, but I really focus in on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram because those are the 3 platforms that I've found the most success for my business. Don't spread yourself thin because you think that you have to be to a certain standard in order to be successful. It's just not true. Do a little bit of research, figure out which social platform works best for what you're doing. Just to kind of give you general numbers and statistics from information that came out last year, LinkedIn is the best place to be if you want an age group over 45. If you want the teenagers going into the early adulthood, Instagram is still a good place to find those people. Snapchat is like teenager to like second year in college. Facebook is still hovering around the 21 to 35 mark. And that's just what the numbers have shown last year. That could change completely this year with all the things that Facebook has released with these features and all the products that they're trying to put out there. So keep these things in mind, you guys. I really want to see you succeed, but don't spread yourself thin because of this concept that you have to be everywhere all at the same time. It's not necessarily true. I mean, depending on what you're selling in your age group, you might want to do it, but you still want to focus in on a couple at a time so that you can really dig deep and find who your core audience is. And once you figure out who your core audience is, then you can just strike gold with that one platform, those 2 platforms, maybe even 3 platforms if you want to go that far out. It just kind of depends on how much time you're willing to put into this monster, because social media is a monster. If you have any more questions, concerns, comments, you have any outbursts, as my girl Fabiola says, then hit me up. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions for you. But like I said, on Fridays, I have a live Q&A session on my professional page, Dannielle Johnson. So make sure that you like that page so that you can be involved in that whole wonderful experience of live Q&A, right? But I'm always available, man. I'm always here to help. So make sure you use me as a resource if you have any questions or any doubts. All right? So this is the Tech Update Tuesday. Woo, 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 woo. Make sure you tune in every Tuesday. I'll be doing this type of video every Tuesday. I'm going to try to figure out the best time to put it up because I know people are getting ready for the next day. I'm in Los Angeles where people act like, Monday through Friday doesn't mean work. It just means Monday through Friday. So pardon me for being up so late, but thank you for sticking with me. Every Tuesday, mark your calendar. I'm going to make sure I put it up. And share this video if you know anybody who has a business that needs a little bit of help, a little kickstart in their technology. If they need some little updates about what's going on, I'll be more than happy to share the information that I've learned through personal experience, through interviews, through just being in digital marketing for 10 plus years. So, all right, y'all. Until next time, I'm signing off. This is Dannielle Johnson, the marketing strategist slash tech expert. And yeah, I'll see you next time.